This is Jim Schwab, manager of the APA Hazards Planning Research Center. With me is Bill Becker, a senior associate with Natural Capitalism Solutions. Works here in Denver. We're both here at the Natural Hazards Conference in Broomfield, Colorado. And Bill's been active in the past with what we are calling green redevelopment after disasters in a number of interesting situations. You started with Soldiers Grove, Wisconsin, 1979.
Long about that time.
With relocation out of the floodplain and some green rebuilding. Likewise, in the 1993 floods, when you were working with the Department of Energy with Valmeyer, Illinois. Could you give us a little of the history of this whole concept of trying to rebuild sustainably after disaster and the idea of seizing this unique opportunity to do something different?
Well, as you pointed out, Jim, I cut my teeth in this little rural Wisconsin village, Soldiers Grove, located on the Kickapoo River. And over time, we decided that the best option for us was to move the flood vulnerable parts of that community to higher ground. And in the process, I was introduced to the whole idea of disaster mitigation, disaster recovery, sustainable development, renewable energy. Soldiers Grove rebuilt itself as the first solar community in the United States. It was right at the end of the oil embargoes, and everybody was very conscious of energy. So that was, for me personally, the inception of this idea of green recovery or green development after disasters.
Okay, can you tell us something about, particularly in the Valmeyer case, where you were more working from the outside with people in the village of Valmeyer, Illinois, which is near St. Louis?
Yes.
How that idea actually caught on with civic leaders in the community?
Well, the original way they found out about the idea of moving and thought of it as practical is that some filmmakers did a documentary about Soldiers Grove, about its move. In 1993, PBS re-aired that documentary, and several mayors or citizens and communities after the 93 flood saw that movie. I was at the Department of Energy at the time, and they contacted me. I don't know how they found me, but tracked me down and asked if I couldn't come talk to them about relocation. And so the DOE gave me some money to assemble teams of experts who actually went into two communities, Pattonsburg, Missouri, and Valmeyer, Illinois, to help them plan their redevelopment. In both cases, relocation was the option they chose.
Okay. Do you see clearly we have another more recent example of a town seizing this opportunity in Greensburg, Kansas. What sort of future do you see for this whole idea of green post-disaster redevelopment?
I see a very robust future, in fact more robust than in the past, and in part because of climate change, or even if you don't believe in that, in this increasing incidence and severity of natural disasters. I think more communities are going to be affected by extreme weather events, and more will be looking for alternatives to that kind of damage and that kind of life. So I think the market, if I can call it that, for green redevelopment is going to be very strong.